Norwegian is changing one of its specialty restaurants to be included. Icon of the Seas is one step closer to Miami. And I will never cruise solo with Celebrity Cruises again. Find out all about that news next. Hi guys, it's Shipface here and this is this week's cruise news. Just before we get into the news, 95% of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed to our channel. If you go down and press that subscribe button, we very much appreciate it and it really does help me out. Now let's get into the news. Icon of the Seas is one step closer to Miami. We're leaving Puerto Rico last week. It has arrived at Perfect Day this morning, where the crew will be having a massive all crew party in the brand new adults only hideaway. So that is really cool for them to do that, and they're going to be the first people to try out that new area, ready for passengers on its Icon of the Seas maiden voyage. So it's really interesting to see. So it's heading to Miami and it'll be arriving there 7 a.m. on Wednesday, American time. So around 12 o'clock UK time-ish. Michael Bailey posted on Facebook that they're planning to wake up the whole city with the arrival of Icon of the Seas. So really interesting to see what they have planned. I'm definitely going to be tuning into some sort of live stream that they will be doing, or on that PZN TV or whatever. I can't remember the exact name. So yeah, definitely check that out. It would be a really cool experience to see what they have planned. So yeah, it's one step closer to its home port in Miami, where it will be there for the next till 2026 so far that they've announced. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see. Like I said last week, I'm really interested to see after the maiden voyage about all the reviews and seeing what people are saying about it. So I'm very excited about Icon of the Seas maiden voyage. Also, I did see on Facebook, on one of the Icon many accounts I'm in, groups things, that there's a dog on board, which is the official mascot of Icon of the Seas, and the dog is a resident on the ship and will meet and greet guests and crew for its time it's there. So that's quite a different thing. I see what that definitely is like when I'm on board, see how much of the dog is actually around. But yeah, that's a really interesting thing to have a dog on them as a mascot. Because there's no car, I don't think, on the promenade. So yeah, that's another really interesting thing. Norwegian Cruise Line is making American Diner included restaurant in your fare. They are making tweaks to the menu, so it won't be exactly how it was when you would be charged to be going there. But due to the venue mostly being empty most of the time, that they have decided to change that. So hopefully it does make more people go there. But they've taken things off like the lobster roll, and they've added like pork belly on there. So like obviously they took away the lobster and put something a bit more cheaper on the menu. But it hopefully it does make the venue more fill and make people actually want to go there. I've just read an article on it. It said mostly it was empty due to it being a fee and not the most popular. So hopefully with them getting rid of the fee and tweaking the menu slightly, people will want to go there more often. So yeah, we will see what goes on with the American Diner on Norwegian Cruise Line. Now this is a funny news story. Disney Cruise Line has banned you hiding rubber ducks. I don't know if anyone else knows about this. It's quite big, you probably do. About the hiding ducks. Is it cruising ducks, where you hide a duck with the name where it came from, and then someone finds it and then they hide it and they post it in like a group or something. My mum's done a lot of this, the amount of ducks that she's bought. You are not allowed to hide it in staterooms or in guest areas, or it will be confiscated. Basically, if you hide it and they find it, they're going to bin it. That's basically what they're trying to say. So yeah, you're not allowed. You're allowed to bring them on board, but not to be used to hide. I thought it was quite funny. But a few years ago, my dad did a test. We were in a junior suite on Independence, and we were in that junior suite, I think 3 or 4 months later, and he did hide around 5 ducks around the place to see if they would still be there 5 months later. I think one survived. It was he hid one in the life jacket, so the ship didn't sink, so it stayed there because no one moved the life jackets, which makes sense. All the other ones, he put one like under the bed, that one got rid of. People put one, there's like a hole behind the TV in the TV stand, that one got found. And and then a few more, but they got found. But the only one that got left was one in the life jackets. So yeah, that. But if you did that on Disney, it'd be confiscated like the other 5 were anyway. So yeah, it's yeah, it just seems a really stupid rule, but because people do enjoy it, but maybe Disney don't want it. So yeah, that's another. So Disney does not allow hiding ducks. As I said at the beginning of the video, I will never cruise solo with Celebrity Cruises, now that they have changed their pricing structure for solo guests, which I think is one of the most stupid, most like ridiculous thing I think they've ever done. I don't know if anyone has seen this, but they are charging people to go solo, but not just charging people, because there's always like you pay more than one person, but you don't pay 2 people. But they're actually charging people. They're charging people more than if you had 2 people in the room. So there was a mock booking, Downing nights, but it was £3,054. So that's for 2 people sharing a room. If they changed to that same room, same cruise for one solo traveller, it was £3,400. That is an extra £400 just for you to go solo. I've done a few solo cruises. I've only ever done it with MSC. I did one last year. I've got one this year, and I've done 2 before in previous years. And it's just because they got some of the best rates for solo. But to charge people more than for 2 people for someone that goes on their own that's criminal. That is actually criminal. With them, like, they're saying, because they won't go in shops, they won't pay for drinks packages, but they're not feeding them, they're not giving them those drinks. It just seems a really backwards thing. Like Norwegian adding 1,000 solo cabins, they're trying to encourage it more across their fleet. MSC have some of the best pricing, Princess has some of the best pricing, and it's encouraging people to go solo and explore by themselves. But Celerity have gone in the opposite direction and trying to not stop people, but penalising people for travelling solo, which seems crazy. And because this is Celebrity Cruise Line, I've not heard of anything with Royal Caribbean or Seabourn. That is because they are sister companies. But because that could definitely happen, go across all of the Royal Caribbean group if they're doing it for one. Because they're definitely testing it for Celebrity, so it'll be very interesting to see if it does move to Royal. But I just think that's one of the most craziest things I've read in a while, that they're charging people to go solo. And it says they can charge from £300 to £800. Imagine getting charged £800 more than if 2 people share the room just because you're on your own. Literally, I don't understand how someone in the head office somewhere has gone, yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, it definitely is for their pockets, but like to attract solo travellers, I just don't even think it's crazy. Put in the comments below if you think this is like, well, I don't even know if it's just a terrible idea. Tell me what your thoughts are on it. But that's really disappointing from Celebrity Cruise Line that they have done this. Hopefully, from people not booking and maybe just people complaining, it may get changed back to what originally was. But I generally don't think it's very nice to people traveling solo that they've done this. That is all the news I got for you guys this week. Thank you so much for watching. It's very much appreciated. If you like what you see, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. It's very much appreciated and it really does help me out. Thank you to my members, Cruising for One and my dad. If you want to check out the Shipface crew, it's linked in the description below to go and check all of that out. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. Links in the description below to go and follow me on those platforms. Thank you for watching. It's been Shipface here and I'll see you guys in the next video.